begin with a major scientific development for corn growers across Siouxland. A farm technology company has engineered crops that essentially talk, alerting farmers to disease before it's even seen. It's called Crop Voice, and a local farmer is already using it. KTMV's Taylor Deckert shows us how it works from Wausau, Nebraska.
Aiden Kleinschmidt of Wausau, Nebraska grows beans and corn, and last year started using Crop Voice, a crop communication tool.
Wanted to try it because we've been fighting a lot of white mold in soybeans over the years, and they had solutions to, detect it in plants before we could see it.
There are plots all over northeast Nebraska, like this one near Bloomfield. It may look like your average plant, but these are genetically engineered seed, monitored, and it signals the company when they're infected. It'll shine fluorescent through these light bars, highlighting the soybean plant's immune system.
Yep, we got text alerts and emails the first year using it. We actually did go out and treat some soybeans because of it using our drone and our ground sprayer. I thought we had some good results from it.
For Nebraska farmers, a single crop disease can mean tens of thousands of dollars in losses, and these costs can ripple to your grocery bill. It's the data that farmers get from these plots.
With this technology, we're able to confirm to farmers in real time when plants are actually infected, allowing them to treat and take action for not just an infection, but what specific diseases, so they can tailor their applications.
So the plots are about the size of an eighth of an acre, and they're scattered throughout the county.
And now it's taking on corn next season.
This way farmers will have access to not just which of their soybean fields are infected, but also their corn fields. So it should better help farmers manage workflows across their entire farm operation.
For decades, farmers relied on signals from weather, scouting, and soil. This new technology flips that model. It's the plant itself communicating disease presence. For a Nebraska farmer who spent years fighting what he couldn't see, now the plants are finally talking back.
It's a lot of dollars involved when you go out there and just blindly spray things because of weather patterns or whatever. Knowing that we had infected plants there makes those big money decisions a lot easier.
In Wausau, Nebraska, Taylor Deckert, KTIV News 4.
And again, the invention is called Crop Voice by Interplant, and also launching in 2027 is a new dashboard interface where farmers can actually log in and see all of the information that goes into Crop Voice in real time instead of waiting for a text message or an email. This technology started in Nebraska several years ago and has grown to Iowa, parts of South Dakota, as well as in Kansas.